Good morning. You join me today on a fairly longish ride around the lanes of West Sussex. I'm going to be doing about 52 kilometers and it's going to involve about 400 meters of climbing. So for me, it's going to be a sort of medium distance ride. Well, there we go, 200 meters into West Sussex and things have already taken a little bit of a surreal turn. I'll keep my eye open as much as I can today. I'm going to be riding on roads that I don't normally ride on. So the plan is to go to a place called Lavant and then we'll head up through the Mardens and then back home via Rowlands Castle. Morning. But then, having just said that, I'm now on a road that I ride quite a lot. It's actually one of my little favourites. It's the link road from Charlton through to Finchdean. It's about 2 kilometers long and it's a nice gentle downhill. Always great fun to ride. It looks like there's quite a few cyclists out this morning and that's pretty normal on these roads, but on a sunny Saturday morning I expect there'll be even more. Just because today's going to be that little bit further than my normal ride, I'm going to take things relatively easy. I'm following a route that I've created for my hammerhead, so I know more or less where I'm going, and I do know that today's ride will include one of my real nemesis climbs as well, so I'll save a bit for that. One of the reasons why I want to do this route today is because I did part of it back in April when I did the press ride for the Eroica, which is happening in August and starting from the famous Goodwood racetrack. The main difference then though was that I was riding a vintage bike from 1976 with very unfriendly gears, let's say, and I kind of want to see how I do today on a modern bike. Right. I don't know if you noticed there, but the chap on the front on the mountain bike only had one arm. All I can say is that he's got my utmost respect. Yeah, there's me moaning about not being motivated sometimes. Yeah, and he just gets on and does it. The area I'm riding through is in the heart of the South Downs, which is officially an area of outstanding natural beauty. It's basically a range of hills that stretches from Winchester in the west to Eastbourne in the east, and it's about 100 kilometers or 60 miles long, and you can walk it, you can even cycle it off-road. Pretty tricky, I'd imagine, and consequently, you know, with these quiet little roads and amazing scenery, the roads around here are just full of cyclists. Morning. Morning. Even though I created the route myself on the Karoo dashboard, I have to admit I don't quite recall including this little road I've never been down this in my life before. I think I may have worked out what happened when I created the route on the Hammerhead dashboard. If you're not super specific about the roads that you want to ride down, it will link 2 points that you set using the best possible route. That may include little roads like that one. Now I'm back on track. I'm just starting my nemesis climb. This first part is the road between Lavant and Harting, and it's just a gentle 1.5–2% climb for about 3 kilometers, just enough to sap your legs for Chilgrove Chute, which is an absolute beast. Doesn't sound much at maybe 400 meters, but it's quite steep. And after this, well, yeah, I just don't generally have it in the legs. Well, either the wind pixies were smiling on me today, or I'm getting a bit stronger, but I kind of flew along there and it didn't feel too hard. So yeah, bonus. But now, yeah, it's going to be Chilgrove Chute. Last time I did it on that 1976 vintage bike, I have to admit that I got about a third of the way up and I ended up walking the rest of it. The gearing was so bad. Hopefully this modern bike will get me to the top. Whoa, made it all the way up without walking. All I'll say is thank heavens for modern compact gear ratios. Fortunately, I've got quite a long downhill ahead of me now. You may be wondering why it looks so brown and arid around here, and that's because this week in the UK we've had a bit of a heat wave. On Wednesday, the highest temperature in the UK ever was recorded at about 40 degrees Celsius. Now that didn't get quite that hot down here, it got to about 33 degrees Celsius, but yeah, we haven't had rain for about a month. And that's why everything's looking a bit burnt. Well, this being the roads of West Sussex, naturally they are full of potholes, and unfortunately I've just hit one and I can feel my back tyre going down. Unfortunately, again for me, this is a tubeless setup, and rightly or wrongly I've come out without a pump, without any inner tubes or anything like that. So I'm going to carry on as far as I can with the tyre as it is. Hopefully it will get me to Rowlands Castle, if not all the way home, but yeah, let's see how far I get. Well, I've managed to make it to Rowlands Castle and I've had a bit of an idea. I'm going to stop in here and have a drink because this is quite a cycle friendly cafe and I know they've got a pump, so I think all my tyre needs is a bit of a pump up. Hopefully a little bit of a pump up is all it needed. I can feel it's a lot better, feels like it's holding, but yep, that was a really rookie mistake on my part, coming out with no tools, no pumps, nothing. Yeah, lesson for next time, I think. It was very lucky for me that that cafe's there and that it's so cycle friendly. I know that a couple of the local cycling clubs start and end their Saturday club run there, and they've even got things like a cyclist's special kind of bacon roll and a hot drink deal on the menu. So yeah, thanks to that I might be able to make it all the way home on this tyre. Well, there we go, that's today's ride done, and by the time I get home that will be 53 kilometers. Thankfully, disaster with the tubeless has been avoided, but you know, it just goes to show that they're not foolproof, they're not maintenance free, and you still can have incidents. So yeah, boys and girls, don't be a dinlo like me. Always take some tools and a pump with you, even if you are tubeless. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.